Hey everybody, how's it going? Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be talking about the 1941 pennies worth money. And the way that we do this is we talk about the cherry picker varieties, because most of these are only going to be worth a few cents, but there's a select few of them that had an aberration or an abnormality, what again we call a variety, that'll make it worth way more than the rest at any condition. So that's what we're focused on today. The way we'll do it is first I'll show you close up on this coin, which does not have the error, but it's a great piece to kind of show you close up as a practice. And then after that, we'll move to a PowerPoint presentation with clear photos of the error, as well as the different values based off of what condition you find the coin in. So let's get into the rest of the video. And here we've got the 1941 penny. It's going to be a double die obverse, and there's actually a few different types of them, but certainly focus in on the "In God We Trust" lettering. That's going to be a primary place to look for it. In fact, on two of the errors, and there's also going to be a third double die where you're going to want to be looking in the date as well as the liberty. So that's really all over the obverse lettering, and numbers is where you're going to want to be scrutinizing carefully. I'll show you these detailed photos in just a moment along with their values. So here we've got our first of these double dies, and I think there's going to be 3 in total, but the first one you can see clearly in the "In God We Trust," over here, kind of a eastward spread. That's where it's coming out from underneath the coin. Same thing over here on the O and the D. In God, this is going to be a reasonably expensive error, about $120 in XF45, $300 in Mint State 63, and $1,200 in Mint State 65 red. Though there's not a ton of price history on these because they're relatively rare, and the prices are going to be somewhat consistent across all of them. The same thing, "In God We Trust," again, there's this kind of eastward spread running along that lettering in the second example as well, so that's really where you're honing your efforts in. And then there's also going to be on the third, it's more clear in the 1941. There's also, here you can see protruding outwards in the Liberty as well, strong more towards the southwest. And you can also see a doubled ear on that specific example. And this one seems to have slightly stronger price history in the upper grades, like Mint State 65. Maybe it's more towards $1,500. So definitely look at any graded 1941 cents. That's a great place to start. And there's also 1941 is not a rare date, so you'll have plenty of opportunities to search for them. They're pretty scarce, but if you find one, it's a big find, so best of luck doing so. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like, comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel and connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I also have a website, treasuretownYT.com, where you should go so that you can learn more about coins as well as what's happening on the channel and possibly find a place to sell your coins and collectibles. I also want to talk about some of my other projects like coinmeltprice.com, which shows precious metals prices as well as the melt values of coins containing those precious metals, both US and world. I also have coinsmetalscards.com, which will develop into a full marketplace as well as a news source for coins, metals, cards, as the name might suggest. And then treasuretowncoins.com, which long-term will be my coin dealing entity separate from the channel. And lastly, whatsthegrade.com, which will be a stickering service for already certified collectibles where you can get a approval or verification of the grade on the holder. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you on some of my other videos.